In Phoenix is former California Congressman Barry Goldwater Jr. He's the author of Pure Goldwater. How are you, sir?
Nice to be with you.
Good to see you. Helping out where, I mean, with the way the United States government is being run now, and I should say, the way the United States government is running everything now, we've fundamentally changed America, have we not, in the last 6 months?
Hang on to your pockets.
What?
You know, you were talking about this gentleman running the General Motors.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised, because the chairman of the board, Barack Obama, and of course the vice president, and the Speaker of the House, and the Treasury Secretary Geithner, as well as Senator Reid, I don't think any of them have ever worked in the private sector,
No, I don't think
let alone be responsible for employees and paychecks and the bottom line.
So how did?
So I mean, it fits right in.
How do we, as a country, survive a government run by people who have that really, I think, in many ways, have contempt for business? They're running the businesses. How do we survive?
This is change. The people of America voted for change, and Obama won. That's the game that we play.
Do you believe that that's the change people wanted, though?
I'm not sure that the people understood what Obama was talking about.
Right.
No, I don't think that's what the people really wanted.
What do you think? Where do you think people are?
I think most people are conservative. They're concerned about their families. They're concerned about their work and having an income to support themselves. There's kids, school children. I think people are compassionate. They will reach out and help the less fortunate and the underprivileged and our arts and our culture. Americans love their country. I don't think they're looking for a change towards socialism, which seems to be the way we're going, where you have government intruding on every aspect of their lives.
You know, I think when you say Americans are conservative, I think there are a lot of people in the audience that will say, whoa, whoa, whoa. But I think that's because the words conservative and liberal don't mean anything anymore. They mean the party label. They mean I don't even know what. I guess if you're conservative, it means that you're a Jesus person, and if you're a liberal, you're a Marxist. You know, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean what things used to mean.
You know, someone once defined politics as poly, meaning many, and ticks, meaning blood-sucking creatures. And we have a two-party system, and that system basically historically has worked well. I think the Republicans have gotten off track. My father, Senator Goldwater, set the tone for the conservative movement back in 1964, established a philosophy which appealed to a lot of people and still do today, and that's less government, protecting our liberties, personal freedom, personal responsibility, a strong national defense, and a free market. Those are the core principles that Senator Goldwater and also Ronald Reagan adhered to, were spokesmen for, and governed by. But in the 70s, all of a sudden, under Ronald Reagan, they started to embrace religion. And they began getting these personal issues into the political spectrum. And as a result, we are constantly debating wedge issues like abortion, prayer in the schools, and definition of marriage. And we've gotten distracted and away from those core principles, and when the Republican Party needs to get back to that.
Right. If somebody came to the forefront today and spoke clearly about, I mean, look, I'm finding myself more and more libertarian every day, but I still believe you can't, it's taken us 100 years to get into this mess, and it's going to take us a long time to slowly withdraw out of this mess. So you can't turn things off immediately, but you can walk down that path. But if somebody came with a clear message and said, look, you just want government out of your life, and so the states can decide, look, you want gay marriage in California? That's great. Let California be California. Let Tennessee be Tennessee. Just stop arguing about these things. That's for the state to decide. What we need to do is just protect and defend the United States. We just need to make sure that there are roads and everybody is operating honestly with each other. Don't you think that that would be a winning message? And that's not a message that the Republicans are even close to.
Glenn, you need to read Barry Goldwater, and I autographed the book for you.
Thank you, sir.
It sets the premise upon which the Republican Party, and I think our country, should follow. And if the Republican Party is to survive, this is war. This is survival of this country, and the Republican Party, being the loyal opposition, has to present positive alternatives. Like, for instance, let's get rid of the IRS and replace it with something that's simple and people can understand.
I may hug him.
You know, let's reduce. We got to reduce and eliminate a lot of this government that is just plugging up the system. But we got to get rid of half the cabinet.
We're going the opposite direction. We're not even going to cabinet.
This is the
We're going to czars.
This is the Republican message, and we've got to get serious about this.
Who do you think is the Republican that can carry that message?
We have a lot in the inventory. We have a terrific young guy, Tom McClintock from Northern California. You'll hear more and more about. Here in Arizona, Jeff Flake and Senator John Kyle are terrific. I love Mark Sanford out of South Carolina. He's tearing them up down there.
Yeah.
And
what do you think of Bobby Jindal?
I like Bobby.
What do you think of Sarah Palin?
I think Sarah Palin's a potential. She is great.
Yeah.
She's attractive. She's smart. She got the right message, and she doesn't take any crap from anybody.
I love that. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you. The name of the book is Pure Goldwater. Now, if you want to receive some updates while I'm on tour, sign up to